Okay, this is a paper slide on the Second Great Awakening. Before 1800, there are already a lot of diverse religions. There's the Church of England, the Baptists, Quakers, Presbyterians, Jews, Catholics, and up in England with the Congregationalists. But in the early 1800s, religion explodes. There was a preacher by the name of Charles Finney who started traveling around the country and speaking to huge groups of people, holding tent meetings where people would come set up in tents and listen to a lot of speakers at once. Then he went to Rochester, New York, and at Rochester, New York, people were so interested. They came out and they came in big crowds. So many people in Rochester came out, and then they spread to other people that this area became known as the Burned Over District because souls were on fire and they were burned over with spiritualism. There was a religious revival. A lot of new religious groups began. There were the Mormons, the Fourierists, anti-slavery congregations started meeting, groups called the Millerites and the Shakers. But one of the most influential that stayed around the longest are the Methodists. All of these revivals lead to organizations like anti-slavery societies, utopian societies where they all believed perfection of man was possible. There was a preacher by the name of Lyman Beecher, and he approached the upper classes, which extended influence in politics and in society. Many different types of reformers came out of the Second Great Awakening. There was a temperance movement that was anti-alcohol. There were abolitionists. Women's suffrage started growing, and a huge fight for education so that the masses could be educated. In addition, the Catholic Church started growing. They wanted to reach out to the Irish and German immigrants. Finally, the missionary movement started during this time period. Missionaries go to Oregon, and the Methodist settlers try to convert the Indians. The Mormons go to Utah, and many groups try to go out to Africa and Asia. And that's the Second Great Awakening.